Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, Baltimore Texans recap. And y'all know why it's a recap, because the Baltimore Ravens won.
Finish him, Daddy.
Yo, listen, for everyone that was in there with us during the live, watching it, shout out to the people that went to the game. We were, bro, like the first half, I was pissed. But the second half, and I called it out when I saw Lamar, and they were showing Lamar walking down the stairs. I was like, oh, Lamar looked pissed, right? Coming to find out, Lamar Jackson tore a whole nother one into the team, saying we're not doing our jobs. We did not come all this way to lose. I sure as heck did not come all this way to lose. It's time to pick it up. And guess what? The team responded. They responded in kind. And the crazy thing is, I keep saying this, the Ravens defense, lights out. But we have yet to see a game where the offense and defense played that level for 4 quarters. We have still yet to see the best Raven team possible yet. That's with all the injuries. That's with all of the people missing. That's with all of the mistakes. We have yet to see with the perfect passer yard rating, like all those things. We have yet to still see a perfect Raven game. Imagine if that perfect Raven game came in the Super Bowl or the AFC Championship game. Listen, all right, so let's break down the recap real quick, right? Because you know I'm excited, definitely excited. Shout out to Lamar. I'm so happy for him, man. I told y'all see that look he gave the camera when he was walking down? That's how his face was when we brought up the Super Bowl with Ing. And I kept saying, you could see the fire, that flame behind his eyeballs. Now y'all got to be witnesses of it too. But check this out, right? So, C.J. Stroud, to start off for the Texans, was 19 to 33, 175 yards, no touchdowns. I believe it was 53% completion percentage. Devin Singletary, 9 carries for 22 yards. C.J. Stroud had 3 carries for 9 yards. And, of course, you had Nico Collins with 5 receptions for 68 yards. He led the team in receiving. He also averaged 13.6 yards per catch. So he didn't have a bad game. He had a decent game. And, of course, Devin Singletary again, 5 receptions for 48 yards, 9.6 yards a catch. Dalton Schultz, he dropped a couple of them, but 5 receptions for 43 yards, 8.6 yards a catch. So, I mean, that's all of the offensive output that team was able to muster versus the Ravens. That's it. That's it. When Roquan and them said, we're going to show you what it means to play against us, he truly did mean it. Because them guys is out there like, hitting them with them body blows and them uppercuts. You know in Mortal Kombat, when you used to play it, you hit him so hard, the guy would come out the side of the screen and go, Toasty. Yo, that's what they was doing. And Patrick Queen was jawing at Dalton Schultz like, yo, you ain't ready for this. Oh, yeah, we finna punch you in your mouth. You're going to feel each one of these fingers, every single one of these knuckles. You're going to taste every single one of them. So definitely a brand of football that they made sure to show off in that game. And the Texans looked like they wanted no part of it. Shout out to C.J. Stroud. I think he's going to be an absolute star in this league. He's a stud. I like him. I like him a lot. I like Nico Collins. And you know I love Tank Dell. So he's going to have weapons. DeMeco Ryans a great coach. So I believe they have a very bright future. But for right now, with the Ravens have, you don't want no problems. Ugh! So let's go over to what the Ravens did, right? Lamar Jackson, 16 to 22, 152 yards passing, 2 passing touchdowns. A 73 completion percentage, right, for Lamar Jackson. He also led the Ravens with rushing yards with 11 carries for 100 yards, 9.1 yards in average, and 2 more touchdowns. That's right. For everyone that did not know, who were doubting Lamar, saying, oh, well, he might not have a good game and he's being carried by the defense. Oh, you don't believe that. You do not believe that. 4 touchdowns is what he put on. 4. And for everyone that needs context, Joe Burrow's played in 7 playoff games. In those 7 playoff games, he has 9 touchdowns. 9. And And they love Joe Burrow. They're like, oh yeah, he's what a quarterback's supposed to look like and sound like. Bruh. But whatever. I digress. Because the Bengal fans, they've been mad. They've been really mad in them comment sections, baby. So, all right. So, check this out. Justice Hill, the most, I believe, rushing yards of his career, 13 carries for 66 yards, 5.1 yards per carry. Gus Edwards, who was hurt during the game, had 10 carries also for 40 yards, 4 yards per carry. And Dalvin Cook, a lot of garbage time. They know they were just trying to run up the clock. But he came over and first run was like for 12 yards. Next run was for like 10 yards. He's legit. And they need to be using him. Zay Flowers, 4 receptions, 41 yards, 10.2 yards catch. Bateman, 3 receptions for 39 yards, 13 yards per catch. Isaiah Likely had 2 catches for 34 yards, 17 yards per average and per catch, and a touchdown. And Nelson Aguilar had 2 receptions for 12 yards, and he had 6 yards per average and a touchdown also. OBJ had 1 catch for 6 yards. So, the Ravens are ready to play. I'll say this. The only thing I was worried about is that the play calling was absolutely atrocious in the first half. I don't want to hear no excuses. Why did it take a whole half of you doing foolishness for you to be like, all right, we need to go back to stuff that worked? Like, seriously. And they still didn't use any screens. They still did not feed Likely like that. They still did not get creative ways to get Zay Flowers the ball. Like, I look at this team sometimes and I'm saying, bro, you guys have a level that you guys have yet to achieve. You have yet to hit, and you guys refuse to go there. And it's like, we've gotten glimpses of what they can do offensively. Like during versus Detroit, versus Miami. Whoo! Versus Miami. Miami's still hurting from that beatdown. They never recovered after that. But we're barely scratching the surface. That's why I got so frustrated in the first half, because I'm like, bro, what are y'all guys doing? Like, what are you doing? Defense is out there. Defense is breathing hard, trying their best. Y'all out there. And then they gave up also a kick return. I was like, yo, what are y'all trying to do? And against a better team, a more seasoned team, you can't let that stuff go, because it could cost you the game. We still got a lot of work to do. Everyone's happy we're in the AFC Championship game, and you know that I am. But we still got 2 more games to go. That's the ultimate goal. AFC Championship game, win. Then we go to the Super Bowl, and we win. Then it's unmitigated banter and joy and celebration and happiness and bigging up every player, every coach, all the 12th man, everybody. We haven't done it yet. Shout out to us finally making it to an AFC Championship game since 2012, if I'm not mistaken. But we still got a lot of work to do, guys. But shout out to the Ravens for getting it done. Shout out to Lamar with the 4 touchdowns. Shout out to the defense. Oh, my God. Shout out to that defense. Roquan, Patrick. I'm not going to lie. I said at the beginning of the season that Patrick Queen was pretty much playing, holding tryouts for other teams. And I said at the beginning, I said, I want to send him off with a Super Bowl. So he'll be a Super Bowl winning linebacker, and he could pretty much dial up any amount of money he wants from another team. But I'm not going to lie to you, and I mean this. I really do hope they keep him and Roquan together. I really do. I truly do. I hope they keep him and Roquan together. And whoever said that, Justin Madubuike is just having one good year, let's not sign him and stuff like that. Have you been watching this man? His name is officially Madubuike. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with my assessment of yesterday's game? And are you also joyous that we are now in the AFC Championship game? And so many people now are throwing their hate, saying it doesn't matter, stuff like that. Let me know what you think down in the comment section, because boy, Chiefs or Bills, y'all about to get this work. And I mean nasty work. We gonna hit y'all for real. Don't think y'all gonna get away with all the little baby tippy tap calls that y'all be looking for, screaming to the refs, being like, help me. Yeah, whoo! We ready, baby. But as always, that's an episode of the Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. Love the comments. And if you have not done so already, check out the Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you would like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and stuff like that, bottom of the screen right here is a QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash App's located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is $, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. Once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nacho, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan.
Finish him, Daddy.
Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp.